special
You can
microphone.
start late, but you can't start
He
early.
wants the
That's
president.
good
oh,
to
thank
know,
you.
because
He wants the
late
president to
is
sit up there,
my
too.
jam.
But you just want to feel important, so you have a special
If it's too
microphone.
late, then you're good.
Shut my other one off.
Start 5, 10 minutes.
It's the best way.
That makes sense.
Oh, you
Never
Puts
thought about
down
it.
forgot.
Ralph paid me to do it.
What's that?
He paid me to turn off his mic.
That's right.
And Frank fixed my chair too.
Yeah, I think Carlson got it.
I came in early, flipped it out.
Those are brand new chairs. How'd you break yours already?
Yeah.
Are your batteries dead in that window?
No, they're fine. I just want to check my email because I left a couple minutes
Sometimes they are
early.
dead. That's why I was like,
Yeah. I had a grocery pickup. I had to leave a couple minutes early and get
The
to
night
work.
I was here for civil service, I had to change batteries out for one of the
Oh, no.
commissioners. Hers wasn't working.
And they're touchscreen, so you know.
I can just pound on the table if I want to.
Quiet in here.
Everybody listen to everybody because LHS is gonna give up cheer.
I'd like to open the January 11th Budget Workshop. If you'll all rise and please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
Indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Clerk, will you call the roll?
Will do. Alderman Redpath. Alderman Gregory.
Here.
Alderman Williams.
Here.
Alderman Rockford.
Here.
Alderwoman Purchase.
Here.
Alderwoman Notoriano.
Here.
Alderman Carlson.
Here.
Alderwoman Connolly.
present.
Alderman Dunlin.
Here.
Alderman Hanauer. Here. Mayor Busher.
Present.
Mr. Chairman, the quorum is present.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. This evening, everyone, good evening, first of all. This evening, everyone, we will have three departments before us. We will have the library, Lincoln Library, the Office of Planning and Economic Development, and Public Works. Human Resources is going to go next week, next Thursday, the 18th, along with Police and Fire. So just wanted to make that change known to everyone. On that note, I'd like to introduce Gwen Harrison, the Director of Lincoln Library, to come forward and give the library presentation. Thank you for being here.
Okay. Oh, do not touch the microphone. I just saw the sign, do not touch the microphone after
I think that was Chuck's.
Good evening, Mayor Busher. Oh, thank you. And the City Council. Make sure this is turned on. Did I just turn this off?
You win the prize for the
All righty.
fastest presentation.
All right, there we are.
There you go.
Here we go. Let me start all over. Good evening, Mayor Busher and City Council. I'm excited to present the fiscal year 2025 budget summary on behalf of Lincoln Library, the City of Springfield's public library. I've been in this position for about 84 days and counting. Although I come with pretty decent credentials, there has been a steep learning curve. I have enjoyed the challenge. And with me today are some of my Dream Team staff members. Nick Clapfelder, he's our Deputy Chief of Security. All righty. Stephanie Martin, she is the manager of the Sangamon Valley Collection. Emily Stone, she is the Assistant Director and Technical Services Manager. Jeff Blazes, He's our fiscal officer, thank God for him. And Andrew Tinsley, he is the chief of security. So here is a depiction of our current organizational chart for Lincoln Library. Collectively, with the current managerial workforce in place, we have almost 80-plus years of library-based knowledge held within our ranks. Totally, Lincoln Library has a dedicated, talented, smart, creative staff that I would place next to none. They make coming to work easy. The vacancies that are on the books have been created by internal promotions or someone leaving for employment at another library. For fiscal year '25, no new positions have been requested. Let me take a moment to brag about the library team. Recently, I received feedback from a patron who called to express that the services she received at the reference department hit a high mark. Her words were, "The librarians are helpful, courteous, smart, and attentive." And I thought when someone takes the time out to say, to give a shout out for our team members, it is certainly something worth noting. Overall, the Lincoln Library team goes above and beyond on a daily basis in fulfilling their jobs, and for that I am grateful. And regarding the fiscal year 2025 budget, there are no real surprises. The 5.52 variance in personal services is a result of raises, unemployment compensation, and other fringe benefits. Contractual services went down because this was the line that our beloved Catherine Harris was paid. The commodities line went up because staff will conduct more in-house printing of promotional brochures. There was a slight bump in the equipment line due to shelving for the bookmobile, security cameras, the children's area upgrade, and maintenance and upgrades throughout the library. The telecommunications line experienced a slight increase due to increasing our security personnel. Overall, our budget experienced a minute 1.59% increase from the fiscal year 2024. We are operating a very lean, mean public library machine. As is the case in the majority of budgets, operationally, personnel services are typically the lion's share of your budget. Lincoln Library personnel services are running at 61% of the total budget versus 39% in operations. No surprises there. Regarding our workforce totals, we are 60% women and 40% minorities. From the censusreporter.org profiles, Springfield currently is 53% female and 18% African American. Overall, the library, demographically speaking, is progressive. I think you may have been exposed to this slide before, but I'm going to bring it up again because I think it paints a pretty important picture. According to the Illinois Library Association, based upon the city of Springfield's population, the minimum staffing level should be at about 88.6 full-time employees. We are troubling behind in this area. In comparison to the libraries listed on this chart, it gives one moment for pause. It is kudos to the library team, the Mayor of Springfield, and the board that we are able to deliver high-level services that meets the needs of the citizens served on a consistent basis. Now on to our accomplishments. I would like to draw your attention to our security department. Under the guidance of Nick Klatfelder, Deputy Chief Director of Security, and by the way, his position is shared between the library and the municipal center. Pictured before you are Jeremy Buford and James Davis, two of our security team members. James Davis was our most recent hire. Under the careful watch of Deputy Chief Director Klatfelder, the vision statement for the library is invoked, which simply states to empower, connect, and inspire. The library is a safe space which will allow for exploration, discovery, and enlightenment. Deputy Chief Klatfelder, please explain how the work of your department has fed into the vision statement of Lincoln Library. I'd like him to speak. Okay, go ahead.
Hello, my name's Nick Klapfelter, and I serve as Deputy Chief of Security. I hold a shared position between City Water, Light, and Power and the City of Springfield. In my role, I report directly to Electric Divisions Manager Scott Rogers and Chief of Security Andrew Tinsley. On June 12, 2023, at the request of Mayor Busher, a safety meeting was held to address and discuss enhanced security and police measures aimed at creating a safer environment for both employees and patrons engaged in city-related activities. The primary objective of the meeting was to enhance new safety protocols at the Lincoln Library and the Municipal Center complexes. Mayor Busher directed the safety meeting, which was attended by command staff from the Springfield Police Department, the Chief and Deputy Chief of Security, and former Director of the Lincoln Library. The meeting served as an opportunity to strengthen the collaboration between the Springfield Police Department, CWLP Security, and Lincoln Library Security. This proactive partnership aimed to improve security measures by implementing 24/7 foot patrols both inside and outside the premises. These patrols were specifically designed to address any instances of misconduct, policy violations, and criminal activities, ensuring a safer environment for all. The 2023 Lincoln Library Municipal Center West security statistics have been thoroughly examined, revealing a consistent decline in the recorded instances of infractions, policy violations, and criminal activity. This downward trend, reviewed from the first 6 months to the last 6 months of 2023, has indicated positive results and showed a steady decline, showcasing the effectiveness of the implemented security measures. The data shows a significant decrease in library incidents, with a 37% drop in the last 6 months. The Municipal Center West incidents have also decreased by 38% during the same period. Employees and patrons visiting and conducting city business can feel secure and welcomed at the Municipal Center complexes and the Lincoln Library, as the steps that have been taken prioritize safety and have created an inviting environment. Director Harrison, Chief Tinsley, and I would like to express our gratitude to Mayor Busher, Chief Scarlett, and SPD Command for their invaluable support in providing the necessary tools and resources. Their pivotal role has greatly enhanced our ability to ensure the safety of City of Springfield employees and patrons visiting the Lincoln Library and the Municipal Center complexes. Thank you. I'll step off.
Thank you, Nick.
Director, if I can, I got a question for you regarding the budget, which is obviously why we're here this evening.
Okay.
On the slide that lists the revenues and expenditures and compares those revenues and expenditures to other libraries, comparable libraries in the state, where does that $4.9 million come from?
Oh, you're talking about here.
It's the slide, yeah, right, that's the one, yes. Slide 6.
The 4.9 million on fiscal year 2023? Is that what you're referring to?
That's the one I'm referring to. Is that corporate fund money?
I believe so.
Okay, it's because it said revenue, and I just wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
it was clear that it's actually a transfer from the
It
corporate
is.
fund into the library
It
fund.
is.
Okay,
It is.
okay, thank you.
All righty.
Alderman Redpath.
I think it's a shared fund. It's a shared fund.
Okay. While we're on a pause, any other questions of the
Yeah,
director?
I'm going to stop right here.
Regarding the budget itself? Okay, Director, anything else on the budget?
No, I was just going to go through the rest of my slides, but if you want me to stop, I can.
Why don't we, no, I just, while we were talking numbers, I thought I'd ask that question. Let's proceed.
Okay, all righty. Concerning more accomplishments, circulation increases have been realized in this particular area, and my ask to our city council members is I would invite you to visit your library, obtain a library card, come to some of the programs, discover some of the wonderful things that we have at the library. We've got a lovely computing space. We've got a lovely maker space. I would really encourage you to come out and bring your families and play. Our outreach department is impacting Springfield wherever it goes. Our manager, Deanna Jones, she's doing an amazing job. She's showing up in places and spaces, and she's encouraging citizens to get library cards. She's facilitating crafts and games. She's encouraging reading, and she's doing an outstanding job. And just recently, she had another team member join her staff. And so together, they will be going out into the community doing programming and as they prepare for the arrival of the bookmobile. Regarding our Sangamon Valley collection, this is another gem in Springfield. The Sangamon Valley collection hosts a myriad of items as they pertain to the history of Springfield, Sangamon County, and the 10 adjacent counties. This collection is highly respected, used, and coveted. Recently, SVC became a member of the Family Search Affiliate Library, which means it has access to more genealogy resources to help one make more family discoveries. Family Search is a world leader in family history. Pardon the inconvenience, but it will be so worth it after the modernization of the public elevators. Completion date is slated for the summer of 2024. Drum roll. The CoLab will host its inaugural open house this Saturday, January 13th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. This makerspace will allow you to have fun, let your imagination soar. I invite you to come in there and play with the 3D printer, the Cricut machines. We've got sewing and embroidery machines. We've got podcasting equipment and more. So it's a great place. The renovation of youth services, we are looking forward to this becoming underway. The youth services, in my opinion, is the heart of the library. We are working with a local company to assist with plans to renovate and modernize the youth services area. It is our hopes to create a safe and engaging space for children and caregivers to experience the love of reading, play, and exploration. And finally, I appreciate your time, and now we're open up for questions.
Director, I just want to thank you and your staff for what you've done at the library in a short amount of time, and your predecessors as well. It's, looking for ways to make the library not just about books, but making it about the community and meeting the needs. And just from the few conversations we've had and things I've observed, I'm impressed, and it is an exciting place to be. And it's not just about books. And, I utilize the services a lot of times virtually, I must confess. It's a lot of digital books and digital services, but those are extremely important. Not everybody can get out. So on that note, Alderwoman Purchase, if you have a question.
Thank you, Chair. I would like to echo what our chair just said, too. You're doing a phenomenal job, and I have fun playing with the kiddos over there in the corner doing the making projects. Good. So I know you said on this Saturday is from 10 a.m. to what time?
2 p.m.
2 p.m. And then do you have a status for the bookmobile, a status update?
December 2024.
December 2020. Got a long ways, but
It
that's
is.
good to hear. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Alderwoman. Alderwoman Conley.
Oh, sorry, I should have taken mine off. I was going to also ask about the bookmobile. And also echo, Director, really excited to have you on board. Fabulous staff. And I hear especially kudos to the security office. I have heard from constituents who had security concerns about bringing their children to the library. And one woman who actually reached out to me about a year and a half ago reached out very recently and said that they'd gone back because I'm always encouraging, and for me it kind of is very much about the books. But I love the other resources there. But this woman got back to me and said that it was a very different experience, and they were much more comfortable. And I mean, I think probably they had just been there on a bad day, maybe. But so yes, looking forward to the bookmobile. I'm sorry you scheduled the CoLab on what, the coldest day of the year?
I know.
Although, great idea for people to get out and get their kids out of the house. So I'll come down and try not to break the 3D printer.
Alderman Redpath.
I just want to reiterate, the security is made
Come on,
Your
Chuck.
special microphone down here, Mr. Microphone.
You got two mics, so you should.
Hello?
There you go.
If you can pull it, yeah.
I just wanted to say security has made a major difference down there. You can tell it. I walk downtown a lot and see the activity and the lack of activity that's going on there now. So the difference has been made by the increase in our security there. So I'm turning my mic on.
All right.
Leave it on.
Thank you, Ms. Gill. You do an excellent job, and
Thank you.
you know, it's just getting started for you, and the bookmobile's all staffed up and everything.
There are 2 people, and we have another person that we're going to hire later in the year as we move closer to receipt of the bookmobile.
All right, sounds good.
Any other member of the council have a question of the director or the staff while we have them here? Okay, hearing none. Director and everyone, thanks for coming tonight. Thanks for all you do, and we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Tony, how much time do you need? 2 minutes, okay.